But hello to you. Let's get going, shall we? I have a joystick. We are in a Cessna Skyhawk at Manchester Airport in the UK. I've plugged my joystick in. Be very afraid. I am increasing my airspeed RPM stuff. Here we go. Moss Moon says, will you be providing in-flight snacks? And it's funny that you should mention that because I actually have got my own in-flight snacks for myself. Here we go. We're off the ground without dying. Fantastic. Go me. Now, I'm quite happy to admit that I never really learned anything about air traffic control or, well, anything really, so I won't be doing any of that. At the moment, I can't even see my height. Oh, there it is. Right. Better start going up. Oh, that's bad. That's quite bad already. There we go. It's fine. I haven't flown anything like this in a long time. A long time. I would say that we should probably just fly around looking at the city at night. There we go. Okay, out the way. There we are. Here it is. How exciting. The problem, of course, is that we can't really see the scenery because all you can see is my instrument panel. But I'm assuming this is trying to be Manchester, but it probably isn't really. Back in the days when I used to take this very slightly seriously, I actually used to work out a plan, like an airfield to land at, but I don't think we'll be doing that. Now, what I want to do is probably head south. What we could try and do is go to London, maybe? Incidentally, there are sick bags in the back of your seats. Just so you know. Now, can you all hear the engines? Obviously, you're not going to want to hear it when it starts telling me that I'm stalling and that kind of thing, but I want there to be some sort of atmosphere. Right, here we go then. Don't think I've actually got away from over the airport. That's a lot of very non-Manchester-like buildings right there. Level off at all of 800 metres. In case you're wondering what the flickering is, it's actually a propeller. It's a propeller plane, this. Lovely. Excellent. Right, do we want to change to the day? That's the question. It is quite nice at night. Just not spectacular. Whoop. There's my plane. You see, that one looks really cool. That looks like I actually know what I'm doing. That's the view of the ground. That's pretty awesome. If you've got the proper maps, that's incredibly awesome to be able to fly over. I've just got what it gave me, I'm afraid. Did download some scenery for Flight Simulator 2002. Which was cool, but as you can see, we've never really got much further than the airport itself. Oh, sorry, that's the tower view there. Aircraft view on the right wing, that's me. There we go. Back to my cockpit. Right, we're now at 2,000 feet. Welcome to Air Jenny. We've just taken off from Manchester Airport in the UK. We only stalled once. Everybody was fine. How far can you fly before you run out of gas? I have no idea. Let's just hope that we see a good place to land. I once took a Cessna from one of the London airports and we flew over like the Millennium Dome and things like that and landed in a little place called Deauville. Deauville in France. Now I'm pressing my joystick and it's not firing missiles, so that's quite annoying. I don't know whether... Does Flight Simulator X have a combat-y bit? I don't think that it does. Lovely. But I do think it should be the day. So, my Alt menu back up. This is good, we can just change everything straight away. So, world, time and season. We want it to be dawn. I suppose that thing will not allow any loopings or other stunts. I'm willing to find out. I'm very willing to find that out. I mean, ultimately, we want to break this, don't we? There we go. Streams Flight Simulator doesn't sing I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. I'm like a bird. I don't know if I told you. I don't know any of the words to that. There we go, this is not Manchester by dusk. Very definitely not Manchester, that. I'm also going the wrong way again. Excuse me. We need to be heading south. Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? You can hear the engines going. Rah! I will reduce my RPMs. There we go. Lovely. Right, straight into the dawn. Fantastic. Now that's rather lovely. At least 17 people have reported me to the police for low flying. Nailcake says it looks like Mexico. Yeah, everywhere in Standard Flight Simulator looks like Mexico. Everywhere. And then occasionally you'll get a landmark suddenly come out. And you'll go, oh my god, it's the whatever, Tower Bridge or something. Actually, I didn't think we could fly along the river in London. I didn't think of that. I just thought, take off from Manchester. But first, we will have a look at the sun coming up. This looks like... Has it snowed? It all looks very sort of frosty and icy. Should have bothered air traffic control, shouldn't I? That would have been fun. Right. There we go, there's the right seat view. Is that better for you all? I now can't see my instruments, but... and relax. I'm trying to think of a song about sun rising, but I can't come up with one. It's just wonderful. I'm going to have my snacks. If you've got in-flight snacks, you should take them out now. In case anybody was wondering, I've got cheese and jalapeno party mix. I went out this morning and bought about 5 different flavours of crisps for no real reason. And some party food. I've got mac and cheese bites, gyoza, what else? Vegetable spring rolls. Got some olives, tomatoes. Oh. That hill sort of shining. Why have we got a shiny hill? No, seriously, what is that? Manchester doesn't have a ski resort. Oh, it's just the lights. It's just... Why are some of the lights green? That makes no sense at all. How weird. We'll do the Dawn and then we'll go to a more interesting airport. We could do London, we could do... I'm trying to think what's got like loads of landmarks. Do Paris. Paris might be good. Although it's only really got perhaps 2 or 3 landmarks. Hello to Jake. Happy New Year to you. Nearly. Nearly. It's just not quite New Year. Not yet. Not here. It might be where you are, though. What have I got? Yeah, I've got cheese and jalapeno party mix. I've got chili, sweet chili and something. And then I got some of those vegetable crisps. You know, that are made out of, like, other vegetables that aren't potatoes. And then... what was the other one? Oh, pretzels. Hello to King's Tallington, who says... Nadolig chlala a Ridwin Newid Dar. Yes! I completely agree with you. I think that's Welsh for... I'm going to go for Happy New Year. If you're new here and you missed the intro, this is a Cessna Skyhawk with the updated instrument panel because I realised that I didn't have a number of things I thought I should have. We've flown out of Manchester Airport in the UK at night. And I've just moved the time on to dawn so that we can watch the sun come up. And then I will decide on something else. Somewhere with landmarks. Flying along the Thames would be kind of cool, but the problem is I'd have to find it. Out in the country now. Manchester incidentally looked nothing like Manchester. Looks even less like Manchester than the Manchester and Euro truck. And we're just having a chat this afternoon because... well, partly because I've been streaming for ages and I'm knackered. And partly because I just feel like I need to relax a bit. We all need to relax a bit going into 2018. 2017 has frankly been... rubbish, actually. It's been rubbish. Hello, Pork Chop. How are you doing? It's nice to see so many people here. But I'm aware I will lose some of you doing stuff like this. Because you want chaos, really. I promise you we are going to see if a Cessna can do a loop-the-loop at some point. Cycle my views. There's my altimeter. There's my lights, in case you're interested. Oh, look, I've taken my instrument panel away. Awesome. Well, providing we're still in the air, I think that should be alright. Chop says a number of members of his family have died. That's rubbish. 2017 has been a bit like that. This is why we need to relax and look at the view. Matt Not Food says flying in Jenny's Cessna will be my only holiday this year. When you say this year, do you mean 2017 or 2018? Nailcake says I decided and managed to work less in 2017. Yeah, actually me too. Towards the end of 2017 I decided to work less as well. It hasn't quite worked out like that so far because I've got I've had a load of things I needed to do in my flat and stuff, so I've had the decorator in and various other things, but yes, I will be working less next year, hopefully. Rosie Posey, hello to you, says I'm listening to this while playing Dark Souls 3 in order to stay calm. Well, I'm glad that I provide a service of that nature. That's excellent. The calm stream, that's very unlike me. That's very unlike me. Just some Christmas carols. This looks nothing like Britain at all, does it? Ratcoat Crowskin says, I could watch this, or I could get owned in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds again. That's quite a big choice there. You can either sit there and watch the scenery go by, or you can use it as a cover to kill people. Maybe you're down there. Maybe your game is down there somewhere. Jake says I'm on GTA on a killing spree, trying to take my mind off food. Why would you want to take your mind off food ever? That reminds me, food. Why would you want to take your mind off food? Food is awesome. I've eaten way too much of it this Christmas, I have to say. But I can't say that I haven't enjoyed it, because I have. Really keeping up the graphics, are they? 2002 used to be like that as well. It must be a Microsoft Flight thing. But please do tell your friends so that we can all have a chat. Just trying to add a bit of excitement there. We go up. Let's go up a bit. But I need to get my instrument panel back because otherwise that could end quite badly. I'm currently flying at a spectacular altitude of 2,440 feet. Let's go up. I'm going to need more power. More power! Tutanaku says, where are the enemy fighters? Well, I don't know. Not seen any other traffic at all. Presumably because they're not flying at 2,700 feet. Incidentally, Tutanaku, I noticed earlier, you are sponsoring me in YouTube. Thank you very much. As a result, you have my little logo next to your name. Going up. Going up, going up, 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 going up, going up, going up, up, up. But very slowly. Into the clouds. That is really genuinely lovely, isn't it? I should do these sorts. I should do chat streams where we just fly in a plane And look at the scenery. Right, we're now at 3,700 feet. Still climbing, but I just need to be a bit careful. My poor little aircraft. Oh, yeah. There we go. Lovely. Everything looks like it's snowed. I don't think it has. I think it's just the graphics. Oh, Matt says I got channel hosting to work. Excellent. That's good. We've now got a rather beautiful rose-coloured sky to fly into. I can push it a bit more here. Matt says, I've got channel hosting to work. Help to spread the Jenny. Spread the Jenny. I like that. Oh, I think you're going to need sunglasses now. Sorry, the sun is straight in your eyes. I apologise. Oh, there we go. It's kind of weird though, having no instruments at all. You don't realise you're in a plane. There we go, that's your view. It's quite interesting actually how this is proving really popular on YouTube and not so much on Twitch. Because with Twitch I think you're all wondering where the guns are. And on YouTube you're all going, oh thank God I can just relax. It's a totally different audience. I only started streaming on Twitch, what, a few weeks ago? Because of this multi-streaming business. I did stream on Twitch a couple of years ago, I think it was. That's when that Euro Truck Simulator thing happened. But YouTube is so much easier. Sam Newton says, I've just joined. Have I missed much? And the world looks like it's just had nuclear fallout. No, you haven't missed anything. We've missed me stalling, taking off a plane. But was relaxing at the moment in my Cessna. I'm relaxing in my plane. It's not quite a 747. On Twitch, we are wondering when they are bringing the food around. I think you've been promised something that I can't deliver on there. In YouTube, they've been posting pictures of food. Do you not have pictures of food in Twitch? Maybe you don't. We're just waiting for the sky to become blue, which it looks like it is doing. And then we're going to go over, I reckon, Paris. I think Paris might be quite interesting. There's certainly a very big thing in Paris we might be able to look at. There are some people, I understand, who buy texture packs that make the whole of the world totally realistic. But you're right, for me, it just looks like Armageddon from up here. Just have a look at my instruments. We are at 5,300 feet. And it's going cloudy, actually. We're supposed to be seeing the dawn, and in actual fact, I hope that's not a storm coming in, because that would be just my luck, wouldn't it? Oh, let's have a look at this lovely dawn. Oh, I've been struck by lightning. It has, it's gone really cloudy. Ah! That's no good. into these clouds. Did anybody see Flight the other night? My goodness, that's got a really intense plane crash scene in it, hasn't it? Yikes. I was like, it's okay, folks, we're just going to cross between these storm clouds. And everybody's going, ah! And falling around. Some nice cloud formations here. We're now at 6,000 feet. And we can't see anything. Because it's closing in. Matt Not Food has found a slice of pizza in Twitch. So it does exist. If you're a Twitch subscriber, for anybody who is, there should be a pie. You should be able to use Jenny Pie. Right, well I'm really disappointed because we were watching the dawn and it has vanished into sort of thick air. It's vanished into the clouds, so that's rubbish. Oh well, we'll stop doing that then. That didn't work, did it? Let's go somewhere else. Go to airport. Charles de Gaulle in Paris. Pork chop has filled chat full of mice. I'm a bit worried. At least I think that's mice. You're not intending to eat mice, are you? Maybe you are. I can't criticise your food choices at all. Right, we're going to take off again here. Here we go. Brum. I'm going to try not to stall this time. Right, let's get the old speed up. I can hear the rumbling. Here we go. We're up. We're up. We've not died yet. I can't promise that we won't. Now, does anybody know where the Eiffel Tower is? That's a serious question. I haven't got a clue. Can somebody give me a heading? A general geographical direction as to where the Eiffel Tower is in relation to Charles de Gaulle Airport. While I do a bit of climbing. I didn't stall this time. Get in. Welcome aboard Jenny Tours. We have no idea where anything is. Correct! Let's see if we can see it. The city is over there, so we're going over there. It's like the tour guide task on The Apprentice. It so is! Did anybody else just go mad? I mean, mad about that. I mean, I got really, really angry. Southwest? Is it southwest? I think I'm heading southeast, actually. It is over there somewhere. Because that is the city over there, so surely should be able to find it fairly easily. Merkley says, the Eiffel Tower, you'll notice it when you hit it. Thank you for that. Rosie Posey says, those are some 90s themed follow and sub gifs. I love them. Have you just followed and or subbed? Unfortunately, I can't see it in the chat that I'm looking at because I go through this streaming thing. But I'm going to assume that you have. I'm just going to take my revs down slightly here. I think I'm flogging the engine. France does look a bit dreary, doesn't it? The weather's rubbish. Diddly 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 ding. I suspect only people in the UK will get that one. Should have tuned into air traffic control, you know. I don't know how to do it, mind you. We might get we've got a French dude going, pull up, pull up. Air traffic control. Air traffic control. No messages to transmit. Choose an option for de Gaulle approach. No, I don't want to reapproach. They'll be going, are you coming in or not? Right, here we go then. Here is Paris. And I've got to find the Eiffel Tower. I think I can see it. Can everybody else see it just past my navigation equipment there? I think it is, you know. Yes, Ratcoat says French aircraft traffic control are on strike. Yes, they might well be, actually. That does look like the Eiffel Tower there. If it isn't, I don't know what it is. It so is. That's really exciting. So what else is there? There's Montmartre and the Arc de Triomphe. I wonder how many of those we're going to be able to spot. I don't know. Are they all reasonably near each other? Retro Mickey says, are you flying over Google Earth? No. No, I'm not flying over Google Earth. I'm flying over the crappy default scenery. I wish I was flying over the real thing. That would be good. I'm just not paid any money for it. I imagine I would get the real scenery if I actually paid some money. When I used to use Flight Simulator 2002, I downloaded a load of free scenery that people had put together, and that was really cool. Flew all over the place in that, over all the landmarks. Right, I'm just going to pull up a bit. The French are all like, oh no, it is the English woman who thinks she can speak French, who thinks she can fly a plane. So can't, but I can spot the Eiffel Tower. I'm sure this is seriously illegal, flying this low in city airspace, but this is why you have flight simulators, so you can do stuff like that. I'd have liked to have a go at being an air traffic controller, but unfortunately you cannot do it with a long-term health condition for obvious reasons. I used to play air traffic control games like in, I think there was one in DOS I used to play. But I downloaded it for free anyway, and I was quite good at it. I thought, what a shame. What a shame. Matt Not Food says, just when they thought that it would be a good moaning. Dare you. Reduce my engines a little bit so we can come in and have a look. There is the river. The River Insane. Yes, I do need the free high-res texture packs, that's very true. If I'm going to do this anymore, I definitely need some free high-res texture packs. Right, what we got? Nyang. We've got all those buildings that I can't remember the name of. I'm going to try and fly down the river here. Hold on to your stomachs. There it is! of the Louvre. We've got the Louvre on the left. Quick. Oh, sorry. I'll just turn the sound off. Didn't mean to do that. There is the tower. I'm going to take you just uncomfortably close to it. That's all my instruments. There we go. It is the Tower of Eiffels. Yeah, the buildings are rubbish quality. This is all the default stuff, so... I mean, God, Flight Simulator? What was that, 2008 or something? I dare you to fly between its legs. Shall we have a look at it first, and then I'll try and do other things? Let me just give myself a bit more space here. Give my instruments back. Oh, hey! You just know this isn't going to end well, don't you? The turning circle of this thing ain't not too good. I've lost it. I've lost the Eiffel Tower. I'll find it again when I crash into it. Oh, is that the Arc de Triomphe? Hang on a minute. Let's do the Arc de Triomphe and then we'll come back. Hello, jackfruits. Do we know you? You've come just in time for the Arc de Triomphe, look. You're gonna have a near miss with the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah. At 300 feet. Whew! The Arc looks like a huge pair of trousers. It does, doesn't it? Got to get some texture packs for this if we're ever going to do this again. Moss is once again putting icons into YouTube that he believes demonstrate what's about to happen next, which is namely a plane going up, a plane coming down, a big explosion, a fire engine and an ambulance. I wonder if I could land on the road. Oh my god. No, seriously though, could I land? On top of the Tour de France? There's a thought. What's that thing there? We might try and land in that. But not right now. Other bits of France include this river. If I crash, I'll have to go to one of my theme hospitals. Oh god, no. Please no. That'll be terrible. There we go. To your right, there is like a big building that I'm sure is something important that I don't recognise. But straight in front of you is that. Please get struck by lightning. Please get struck by lightning. Oh, there's another plane on the left there. Sorry, I didn't see that properly, but yeah, there is another plane on the left. Should probably go and say hello. Ah, lovely. Right, this should be interesting. Hello, Paris. Oh, yeah. Look, there's the other plane. In the distance, you can just see its call sign there. That is the Louvre. Is the triangular bit around? Hello Vlad, you've just joined us, crashing through Paris. Not quite literally yet, but give it time. I want to go after that other plane though. I know that all these things are important. Bits of Parisian scenery. Just looking at this, like there's a fountainy thing. Check out the fountainy thing. Well, there you go. But I also want to fly after him. There he is. We are currently going over quite an important bit of scenery. Yeah. He's a Piper Cherokee 180. He's doing 4 nautical miles. He is at 722 feet. And I'm going after him. Somebody else will probably take you through the scenery. But there is quite a lot of scenery around. Important French stuff. To your left is some important French stuff. Is he landing? He must be. You can see his airspeed and his height reducing there. Oh no, he's coming back up again. Maybe he's doing what I'm doing. Oh, he is landing. No, look. He's landing. Oh, well, that was dull. I was really, really hoping then to go and annoy him, but no. Alas. Right, let's try and land on the road. I saw a really good bit of road for landing on. I'm sure it's famous, I just don't know what it is. A famous bit of road. If anybody knows any famous bits of road in Paris, it's probably that. There's a big bit of road here. Rue de Fromage. Yeah, it might be. Might well be. You're all desperate for me to crash into the Eiffel Tower, aren't you? I mean, really desperate. There's votes coming from all directions here. Toots directions, in fact. There's another one over there. Oh no, that's him again. Sorry, that's him again. It's just he's landed now. Must be loads though. Charles de Gaulle is round here. Must be loads. Loads of aircraft to crash into. It's just they're all flying much higher than me. I'm currently at a fantastic 640 feet. Causing Les problems. Sam says, did you ever finish all the Nirnroot hunt from Oblivion? No. No, we haven't done that again. Not yet, anyway. I'm sure we will. Oh, I just reduced my power then. I didn't mean to. That's a big building there. What's that? That's ripe for crashing into. It's like a tower thing. That's not the Eiffel Tower. It's not air traffic control, is it? I didn't think I was that near the airport. Also seems to be some towers on the left-hand side there. It looks like an observation tower. Oh my god, if Disneyland's here, we're crashing into that. I just don't know where it is, I'm afraid. It's not a nuclear power plant, no. That's your view. Hey! Oh, need to get my instruments back before we all die. There we go. Well, thank you, Paris. It's been lovely. But there is a road. That is a road. Yeah, I thought it was a power plant as well, actually. The bit at the back, there's another plane there. Has he just taken off? Oh, there's those 8. Boeing 737. I'm not going to be able to catch up with that, unfortunately. Oh, look, the Piper's taken back off again. Oh, there's loads of planes. Should we go and get in the way of some planes? That sounds like a plan. It's either that or I try and find the Eiffel Tower again. The thing is, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up with any of those because they're all going a lot faster than I am. Okay, so the big question is then, can you crash this? That's what we're discussing in one of the chat rooms as to whether you can crash planes in flight simulators anymore. Because you certainly could in 2002. I had some epic crashes in that while I was trying to learn to fly. There it is, guys. Do you want me to land next to it, on it, round it? Don't think I can get through it, but you never know. Try anything once. Hello, Mr. Piper. Hello, keep seeing you. It's almost like you're doing what I'm doing, and just flying around looking at the scenery. Right, I'm going to try going through it. That sounds like a good idea. Let's get some airspeed. Is that Montmartre, incidentally? Just over my instrument panel there. Is anybody here from France? Are you sitting with your head in your hands, wondering what the hell I'm doing? Oh, hello from Russia and Happy New Year. Is it New Year in Russia now? They're catching up, Australia. They're catching up. Here we go then. Do you go through the middle bit or the bottom bit? slammed under it. Oh! Oh! No, it's ended really badly. It just says, crash. Oh dear. Well, they have taken the ability then to crash things. Always seems to be back. Oh. Where's it going to dump me? Back at Charles de Gaulle? Oh, well, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Oh, where has it put me? It has put me back at Charles de Gaulle. That's a shame. Right, well, we'll do London briefly, and then... But I need somebody to look at London and tell me where I need to go from. Probably Heathrow. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. City of London. Right, I've got Gatwick, I've got Heathrow, London City. All the others, like Luton, are way outside. So, gonna go from Heathrow, I think. Right, has anybody got a map of London? I need a heading from Heathrow to the Millennium Dome or similar. Just go along the Thames. Where is Heathrow in relation to the Thames? South? I think it's south. I'm not sure. Ooh, check this out. Right. Here we go. Runway 27. London Heathrow. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? Again. I want to see if air traffic control will talk to me. They probably won't. Oops. Don't want that. Air traffic control. I want Heathrow ground, I think. Or do I want Attis? Go for Heathrow ground on 121700. How dare you? We didn't give you permission to take off. Does it have Coventry Airport? It might do. It's got a lot of airports. We could fly over the cathedral. The pretty lights. It looks like Christmas. Here we go. I'm pleased to report we're up. Yippee! So where do I need to go then to get to the Thames from here? Obviously just aim for the huge city would probably be a fairly good idea. I'm seeing buildings over there, but I imagine in London there'll be a lot of buildings. Thames is south and London east. Drat, really? Okay. It's a big reservoir or something, though. Is it? No, it's just fields. Try hitting the cable car near the O2 Arena. You'll be very lucky if either a cable car or the O2 Arena are in this, I think. I've actually done a go around there. Sorry, Heathrow. Sorry about that. Right, there we go. That looks suspiciously like London. Sam Newton says the first jet engine was created in Coventry. Is that so? I found out the other day that Smart Water was created in Telford, which isn't interesting at all, but I thought I'd mention it. Incidentally, nobody took me up on my offer of a free copy of Riptide. Does anybody want one? Riptide GP2, which is the game I played yesterday. Oh, it's good. It's jet skis. It's fun. And very watery. And all of 99p in the Steam sale. You can get it on mobile as well. Fascinating fact. If you would like a copy, just drop me a message in Steam. Because I will remember then, and I will send it to you. Just call it my thank you for watching. I'm quite excited now because London is now appearing in front of us, so I don't know exactly how much of the London scenery will be in it, because I don't know how old this game is, so maybe some of the bigger skyscrapers won't be there. But in any event, we're on the default crappy scenery anyway, so it might not even be there. My Steam name is Gameplay Jenny. So, I want to fly through London along the Thames, so I'm going to have to give myself a bit of an opportunity to actually get to the river first. Go for that leftmost skyscraper there. And then look out for the river. You can't miss it, it's huge. I say you can't miss it, obviously I could, possibly. In-flight snacks. Lovely. This looks like in Paris again, doesn't it? I'm going to have to download some scenery for this, I can tell. I imagine it's quite an old game now, so I would have thought that it'd be free. It certainly was for the 2002 edition. Yeah, don't worry, Sam. Just you friending me will remind me to send it to you. I just forget sometimes. Right, okay. I'm not seeing a river yet, but I am seeing a London to aim for. So just take my revs down a bit. Would you fly a space shuttle on Steam? Absolutely, God yes. I've got Buzz Aldrin's Space Program Simulator or something, which I must play at some point. I've done Astronaut Simulator, as in trying to do spacewalks outside the space shuttle, which went about as well as you can be expected. But there is a space shuttle simulator out there somewhere that I don't have. I've actually flown a simulation of the space shuttle landing thing at the Kennedy Space Centre. That was cool. I got quite good at that as well, like gliding it in. For the record, this looks nothing like London whatsoever, but let's hope that it gets a bit more London-y the further in we get. Rather worryingly, I still haven't seen the River Thames. You would think it would be there, wouldn't you? The jet engine was created in a factory in Coventry that was created by Sir Frank Whittle. That's why we have a statue of him in town by the Transport Museum. When you say Transport Museum in inverted commas, is that because it's not much of a museum or just because it's called the Transport Museum? Right, I've ended up coming into London, smack in the centre, which is not what I wanted to do, but look, that's BT Tower there. Let's see what else we can spot. It's been so long since I've been to London, I can't think of all the sort of relative distances and directions of things, but that is very definitely the BT Tower. Also got a bit of water going on there. Then I think I can see the Tate Modern. I think I can see the chimney of the Tate Modern. There we go, there's the BT Tower for you. Lovely. Getting a bit low though. Just going to have to pull up. Let's have a look. London's full of landmarks. Surely we'll be able to see something. We should be able to see Canary Wharf. Oh, there's the river. Right, there's the river. Is that St Paul's? She says, showing that she knows nothing about London whatsoever. Oh, sorry, I've just turned my emergency thing on there. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Hello! Is that Westminster? St Paul's has got the dome, has it? Oh god. Lost my steering. Don't panic. There we go. Right. Hooray! 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 I found the river. Hooray! There we go. Lovely. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down when I hit it. Right, look, that is Canary Wharf up ahead, isn't it, as well? Recognise that building with the sort of pyramid-y thing on top of it. Sure Alan Sugar is based around here somewhere. Sir Alan Sugar. Sir Alan Sugar. Alan Sugar. For anybody who's seen Cassette Boy. Some interesting river things going on here. I don't remember the river looking like the rapids at Alton Towers, but there you go. That's a bit more London-y. There's the HSBC building. Oh, there's another plane. It's a de Havilland Dash. In fact, that's another airport. Is that Gatwick? Oh, we could land at Gatwick. I'm sorry, because we've not seen half the stuff in London yet, have we? We've got to find the Millennium Dome, but it's just interesting to know that there's another airport there. Oh, there it is! There it is! Yay! Should I try and land on the top of the Millennium Dome? I don't think it will let me. Oh, it's London City Airport, thank you. Well, there is, for you, the Millennium Dome, now known as the... is it still the O2 Arena, I assume? Or is somebody else sponsoring it now? I went to it when it was the Millennium Dome. In fact, I went, fascinatingly, to the Millennium Dome on the first day opening to the public, I think. It was quite good. It was a real shame that they didn't keep it as what it was, because the inside of it was quite exciting. Hello Pavel, how are you doing? I'm really impressed that all of you have stuck around. I get the impression you've probably just got me on in the background while you're doing other things. This has been super relaxing and quite interesting at times. Especially when I've started flying the plane quite badly, then it's got really interesting, but anyway. Awesome. Oh, there's the, is that the Gherkin? That's the Gherkin. I don't quite know how we missed that the first time. In fact, I can see the London Eye as well. Right, the Gherkin is almost directly in front of you, but the London Eye is just to the left. I just need to put my instruments back on so I can check my airspeed. There we go. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you could use some London views, you can join me in my plane. It might crash in the end, but that's fine, because by then you will have seen everything this terrible scenery has to offer. First thing I need to do then is get some high definition London. Come fly with me, let's land on top of the Millennium Dome. Let's fly too low and give everybody a scare, even though they don't seem to care around here. Yeah, I was thinking about Buckingham Palace as well. It is, but as I say, my geography of London is now super sketchy, I'm afraid, and I can't remember. Right, so there's Tower Bridge again. There's the Gherk Inn, BT Tower, power station over there. London looks like it's seen better days, frankly. All the bridges, whatever they are. Did the London Underground once? Did anybody watch that? Did the... which line was it? Can't remember now. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. It was difficult. I had to actually learn to drive an underground train, like legitimately. It was horrific. But there's the London Eye. That means that Westminster must be very nearby. Yep, it is. There we go. So you should see, if you've been waiting for Big Ben and Elizabeth Tower, there it is in front of you. Shining! It's shiny! Shiny tower. I don't want to crash on that skyscraper there, so we might have to come up a bit. I'll take away my instrument panel. There we go. Awesome! Hey, if that's what you came here to see, there it is. It's not the most wheelie wheel in the world, is it? Yay! The House of Lords and stuff. Oh, now we're flying. Now we're flying along the Thames. Yeah. We can't hit anything, I'm afraid. It won't let me. For post 9/11 reasons. That's a really good view of the power station there. Get in. And the bridge. Is that Battersea Bridge? Not sure. There are two bridges actually. Lots of bridges in London these days. If I'd planned this trip better, we'd have done like the Imperial War Museum and stuff as well, but I can't remember where any of it is. Wembley should be around somewhere as well. Actually, if we went to North London, we should be able to see a stadium. That would be good. Should we go and try and do that? That's just the best I've got is like it's north somewhere. Different bridges. Follow the Thames out to the estuary, but I fear it wouldn't be very exciting. You can't do this in real life, you know. Well, you probably could do, but you'd get arrested. I hope somebody's looked up all the bridges. Name that bridge. We're heading west, so is one of them Waterloo Bridge? Yeah, what I need to do is get a really high-res texture pack of London, and then we could fly along the Thames and look at all the exciting things. And maybe I could do you a little tour. I think there's a boat there. Hello! I've got no horn. Just everybody wave. Wave at the boat. Excellent. Right, let's head north and see if we can find Wembley. If anybody's got a heading, that would be much appreciated. Because I can't look headings up while I'm doing this. Oh, there's another bridge here that you need to look at. There we go, look at that. Check that out. Yeah. Would it be old Wembley? It might be. I can't remember when new Wembley was built. If it's old Wembley, that would be amazing. That would be a really, really cool view. Has anybody got a heading though? Seriously. You can tell me roughly where it is. That would be great. Because I know where it is in real life. I know how to get to it from, like, you know, Euston, but I don't know how to get to it in a plane. If it's old well, it would be really, really difficult to spot because it hasn't got the structure. Northwest-ish. Thank you for that. See it anywhere. Drat. That's frustrating. My instrument panel actually has quite a lot more instruments. It's got a map and stuff, but I kind of daren't take my eyes off the flying. God, look at this scenery. These buildings are weird. Incidentally, if anybody's going to give me an actual heading, I can't remember how to use the heading thing, so that won't be happening. Pork chop, why are you going Jenny, Jenny? Is this your number? Oh, ha ha, I thought I recognised that number. No, that's not my number. And that's a really old joke. Right, I can't see any towers, but then we probably haven't gone very far. That's my map, there. So we're heading north. In fact, we're heading back to Heathrow. We are heading back to Heathrow, which is not what I intended to do, but I can't think where I should be going. Yeah, I absolutely will have a look for Coventry Airport before we finish, for sure. I'm just trying to find Wembley at the moment, and I've got no idea where it is, and that's going to drive me mad. Because I just know it'll be out of the corner of my eye. Oh, Delta Yankee 2, thank you for joining me, says Wembley is north of Heathrow. That's a start. Well, Heathrow's over there. So we will head in this general direction, I think. I can see there's like a big red thing. What is the big red thing? Is that the runway? Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll get to Heathrow and then we'll head a bit north. Air traffic control would be going mental at me if this was real. Okay. I think this game is from about 2008, if I remember rightly. Okay, here is Heathrow, so if I do a quick turn... Probably crash now, knowing my luck. No, now I'm heading east. Drat. Hobbit Airlines, hello to you. Liked and sub, thank you very much. Ort 6, I don't know what that means. Right, heading north now. Hello, Road OCD. We're just trying to find Wembley Stadium because I've got no idea where it is. And I can't read maps. Ah. 2010 or 2011, Coventry became a private airport. Well, it might still be there as an airfield of some sort, because normally all the airfields are in. So we'll see. Hello to some guy. How are you doing? A few more people joining us now. North-east from London Heathrow. God. North-east from London Heathrow. So around here somewhere, then. Is that what we're saying? The thing is, it will be quite far north, because it is like right at the top of London, isn't it, I think? If I remember rightly. It's between, like, Euston and Watford. Which doesn't help me at all in this. It's on the train line that runs from Euston to Watford Junction. Fascinating fact. Right. Check my map again. Hello to Shade. Just joining us for the search for Wembley. I fear the worst here, guys, you know. If I knew how to put in coordinates and put autopilot on, then I'd do it, but I can't remember how. Oh, Andrew Willis says, I love you, Jenny. Have an amazing new year. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for watching. Some guy says, I tried to go to the northernmost airport in Canada, so the southernmost in Argentina in a biplane, but I got bored in the US. Yes. Hang on a minute. Pan your camera to the left. I'm going to just hold it for a moment there because I can't remember how to pan. It's within the M25. Couldn't even find the M25 if I tried. I better check my fuel as well, you know. Do I need some more? Oh no, we're okay. We're okay. Thank God for that. Change payload. Cheese. Change it to cheese. Right, let's do this properly. Does anybody know how to operate one of these things? I'm serious. If you do, we'll shove some stuff in. Right, I'm there. I'm there on a map. East of RAF Northolt. Would I be better off going to RAF Northolt and heading east? I don't know how to input coordinates in this. I used to know how to do all of this. If you're in virtual cockpit, hold spacebar and move your mouse. I am in virtual cockpit. Okay. You fly jetliners. Here is the person who is going to get us to Wembley. Let's do it. Okay, you know how to use all of this then. Course adjust. I've got course adjust. That sounds roughly right. Got a tuner knob. That's always good. Right, how do I use the autopilot on this then? I need a heading and I need how to put it into the thingy. Trying to get to Wembley Stadium from where I currently am. I don't really know where I currently am. Look left towards EGLL. Is that... I don't know whether you can see my cursor. Is that the pink one at the bottom of the screen here? Can't actually see. Is there a zoom in thing? EGLL. That's all I can see out of my left-hand window, incidentally. Ah, EGLL is Heathrow. I didn't know that. Why is EGLL Heathrow? Oh, because there are two different kinds of codes. Of course there are, right. So, hang on a minute. Let me just take us round here. This is gonna get ugly, oh no! Now that's a proper crash. Finally, straight into somebody's garage. Yes. Brilliant. Right, well we can start again now. So, we have an actual pilot in the chat room, which is excellent. In fact, I think we might have two. We've certainly got two people who seem to know what they're talking about. So, please tell me... please tell me what... You're not supposed to be happy about that. Right, tell me what to do. I'm at Heathrow. I'm going to take off from Heathrow again. You lot are awful. Right, I'm going to take off from Heathrow again, and you need to tell me where to go. But also, you need to tell me whether I can program my autopilot to get there. I think we might be better off if I just take off and then you can give me some directions or something. I'm glad you all enjoyed that. It was an actual crash, though, which I'm surprised it let me do that. But I did end up in somebody's garage, so that's good. That's great. Take off, turn right, fly north. I'm sure I can manage at least one of those things. Okay. Here we go then. Take off. Turn right. Turn right. Turn right. I'm kind of right now. There's London again. Hi London. How are you doing? Are you scared? You should be. There's north. Right. Okay. Just trying to get my heading north. Ah. That's not north. Hang on. What are you doing now? Well done. Straining the engines here. No, I don't want to go east, I want to go north. Going the wrong way. We're going to have to go all the way around. That's south. Hey! Oh, look at the lights though. Look at the lights. Sorry, got distracted. Right, gone the wrong way. Bit of awesome flying now. There's a car park, always good. We're nearly north. Are we north? Nearly. North! Excellent. Right. What are we looking for again? Oh, Wembley Stadium. That's right. This is if it's in here at all, because it might not be, you know. If it isn't, we're all going to cry quite a lot. Why can I not keep this on an even heading? What am I doing? There's another aircraft over there. Right. Vaguely north now. Vaguely, no, I'm less north. There we go. No. There, yeah, that's kind of north. I can't guarantee that that's north. Right, directions to Wembley. Take off runway 29R, turn right to heading 045 and hold course. I like you. Right. Let's do that. Oh, I've just got to start again. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, I've been on for so much longer than I intended. I need a drink, excuse me. When I say drink, it's orange squash. You would never know it. Okay, ooh, it's night time. Well, that's no use, is it? That's no bloody use. Night time is no use to me. Because we need to be able to see unless Wembley lights up at night. We're still assuming that it actually exists. Because it might not. If after all of this there is no Wembley Stadium in this game, we've just wasted like a half an hour of our lives. Well, I haven't because I'm eating snacks, but you might well have wasted half an hour of your life. Right. More power. That looks cool. I like that. Let's get off the ground first. We're off the ground. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go into my virtual cockpit. And I'm going to... Right. Is that my heading there? Did you say 045? Which way round is 045? Is it that way? No, it's that way. 045, which I can't get. 045. No. 045. I need like my autopilot to hold course. Oh god. No, that's 41. But we're in the right general direction now, I think. Holding course is a right arse, isn't it? Flipping heck. Okay, right. The question is, does it exist? Are we going to be able to see it just on the basis that now it's quite dark? Might just adjust that as well. Are you flying online? Am I flying online? No. I don't think I am. Right. See stuff now. I was on 045 just for a moment there. Go me. not holding out any hope, you know. I fear the worst, that it's not in this game. But at least I've vaguely learnt how to fly. Right, look for the autopilot and holding heading buttons. Autopilot. I used to know how to do all of this, but it's been many years. Right, autopilot. You'd think that would just be a big button that said autopilot, wouldn't you? But it's not. Wait, which of these is autopilot? There's a big red lever. Shall I pull that? Or is that not good? Is that me autopilot? AP. Autopilot. Heading. And then I use up, don't I? Is that right? No. How do I set the heading? Nav, hold, switch, approach, hold, swift. There. Right there, yes. Right, I don't need... right, altitude hold. What am I at the moment? 700. And then my heading. How do I set heading? Is that it now? Is that going to lock to 045? Because that's what I'm currently on. Is that right? You better work, autopilot. I'm going to get mad. Nope. Okay. No. Right. Hang on. Altitude hold switch. Yes. But I don't know how to do the rest of it. Nav hold switch. You have to set the heading. Yeah, I know I have to set the heading. I just can't remember how to do it. You're going to have to tell me before I press this massive button. Because that looks really tempting. Right, how do I do it then? How do I set my heading? Because I can't remember. No, please just tell me how to do it. I don't want to jump into online sessions or anything. I just want to be able to do it. Turn the heading button to off. Heading button to off. Right near the monitor, there's an HDG thingy. You can set the number to 45. Using using autopilot to only hold your altitude, which I have done. That's good. On the left of the map is a button that says HDG. So there is. Heading bug adjust knob. Heading bug adjust knob. Do I have to press do I have to press that? It's doing something, but I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, I got a really nasty feeling. Really nasty feeling that Wembley Stadium is not going to appear even after all of this. Even after I've learned to fly a plane, it's not going to be there. Tuner knob. Heading bug adjust knob. Pass. Way, we're going all the way round. We're going all the way round and possibly down. Although the autopilot should be stopping us from going down, I'd like to think. Right, I'm just flying again now because, you know, how much of your life do you want to spend looking for Wembley Stadium? Thanks for trying, nevertheless. Not that HDG button. Oh no. Really? There's another one? The other one to the immediate left of the right monitor that also says... Can hardly read these. The immediate left of the right monitor Am I going silly? I can't see anything else to the immediate left of the right monitor that says heading. Oh dear. Nope. No, I can't. I think maybe this is a bit too advanced for me right now. I think we may have to accept that Wembley Stadium, it is not going to appear at all, ever. At least not in this particular stream. If it's there at all, which of course it might not be. But if I get some decent London scenery, we could come back and try and find it. Let's have a look at the windows. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Where's my views gone? Oh, no, hang on. Where have my views gone? Oh, there they go. Oh, hey! Wembley is in the default... It is in the... Right, okay. Right, I've now lost my view here. Doing... No, I don't want to be in the right anymore! Drat, messed up my view. No, I have messed up my view completely. Ah, there we go. That's better. That's crash, mind you. That's fine. It's a 5-minute flight from the airport. I don't doubt it, actually. There's a big road. I'm sure... I mean, don't say you're sure you just saw it. Are you joking me? Are you joking? Because if you are, I'm not going to be very happy. I can't see it, I'm afraid. Take autopilot off as well so I can do stuff. There we go. Do not mess with my head. Ah, well, never mind. It's fine. It gives me something to aim for, doesn't it, next time? There's bound to be a next time. There's so many of you here, I can't believe it. Like, sometimes when I'm playing, like, proper games, nobody comes and watches me. Faffing about in a plane, everybody's watching me. Brilliant. Well, thanks for trying to help. But I need better scenery anyway, because this is rubbish. This is like just rento scenery, isn't it? Terrible. So, right, how do we end this? Coventry. We end this in Coventry. Well, first, obviously, I'm going to try and land this plane somewhere totally inappropriate, and then we'll very quickly head to Coventry. Those buildings look like the ones out of blinking... What do you call it? Sorry, what do you call it? City skylines. Flying through city skylines, now that would be cool. I need like a clear bit. No, I don't. What am I talking about? I don't need to clear anything. I don't need clear anything. Just crash it into a building. Good God. Yeah. Right. Last but not least then. For Samuel, we're just going to see whether Coventry is around anywhere. If it has a previous name, if it was an airfield, it might be that instead. Because I think this game is a little bit older. So, let's have a look. Go to airport. By city, we'll put in Coventry. Yep, it's there. It's there. if I'd known that aeronautical things were so exciting and so popular, we'd have done it a lot earlier. Right, here we go then. Here it is. Here it is, Coventry Airport. It's got some hangars over there. And the tower. And some houses. Right. I'm not even going to ask for a heading to the cathedral because I think I might just cry. But we'll at least take off for you. Oop, I'm wibbling all over the place. Coventry Crosswinds. There we go. Oh no! Well, I'm coming back down again. It's nearly right. That's cool. That's good. I didn't think that they'd bother. I thought it would just be a very basic thing, but that's good. Dare I ask where Coventry Airport is in relation to the cathedral? Because I'm going to guess that Coventry hasn't got loads of tall buildings that I can aim at. There is a general flyby of Coventry and the surrounding area. It's south. It's south. Okay. I think I'm already well off course here. Anyway. Sorry, I was just looking at the virtual thing then. Because I seem to be heading east. But yeah, I am inclined to agree with you, try that again, Delta Yankee, that it's not in the default scenery because it's not really a very common thing. Also, Coventry isn't in the desert, you are absolutely right. But I think those are trying to be cornfields or something. I use or something advisedly. I can't see anything that even looks like Coventry. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I fear that Coventry may not exist in this game because I'd expect to be able to see some sort of buildings. Normally I just aim for the tall buildings, but I'm not seeing anything at all. That looks a bit more like England, though, there. Actually, there are some tall buildings over yonder. And a big road to land on. Of course, the tall buildings might be Warwick or Birmingham. Actually, they might be Birmingham. Could go and find the NIA. But no, before we do any of this, I definitely need some better scenery. So yes, proof of concept is that Coventry is in the game and does look roughly like itself. Coventry looks like South Dakota. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Hello, airport. I'm just flying back across you again, if that's okay. Is that fine? It'll have to be. If there are any other planes, then they're in trouble. There's a building down here. That's not it, is it? There's a big church. Is that it? Is it white? Look. What's that? Do you recognise that? That's cool. Maybe not a cathedral. Certainly something religious. Why would I want to go to Coventry City Centre? That's a very good question. I wonder if the Rico is on here. Oh, the cathedral's in the middle of the city centre. Is it? Oh god. That could be anywhere in relation to my general heading at the moment. Just look out for it and yell if you see a big cathedral. It all looks like schools and things to me. Yeah, the Rico is a with an H is the football ground, the soccer ground. But that would be out of town, I imagine. I think it's only appropriate, really, that I crash in the middle of Coventry. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to thank you all for joining me. It's really been awesome. And, yeah, that's the point, actually. Sorry, Coventry don't play at Coventry anymore, do they? They play Northampton now. And randomly, a London rugby club uses the Rico. It's just all very odd what's going on with them. But anyway, I want to thank you all for coming today because it's been a bit crazy. And it's not what I intended to do, but I've really, really enjoyed it. And I'm going to slow my airspeed here. When will I stream again? When will we stream again? Possibly tomorrow. I'm going way too fast. Possibly tomorrow. Depending on things. I'm going to crash into this lake, actually. There we go. And I'm going to wish you all a Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, etc. And we're going to finish wherever the computer wants to dump us. It might well be at Coventry Airport. Woo-yoo, Coventry Airport. Woo-yoo. That's been 2 hours of total madness, but it's really interesting that you lot like this kind of stuff. Because I never even thought of doing flight simulators. So, yeah, we'll definitely be back. If I can find any texture packs, we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going out tonight. I'm going to sit and eat all my snacks and things. I'm going to put some food in the oven. And I'm going to watch a film. There's a film on tonight I quite fancy watching, but I don't really do past midnight. It turns me into pumpkin. So, yes, thank you very, very much indeed for joining me. To those of you for whom it is already New Year, Happy New Year. For those of you for whom it is not, have a Happy New Year. Stay safe. Don't be silly out there. Don't crash any planes onto a road, because I've done that. Yeah, we will meet again, for sure. If you're new here, thank you very much for joining me. Really interesting to learn some stuff about planes. Believe it or not, I used to be able to do some of these things. And I can't anymore, but there's a reason to learn. But yeah, I will leave it there. You will be able to catch up with all of this if for some reason you want to relive it. It usually gets uploaded to YouTube and it hangs around on Twitch for a while. If you gave me money, thank you very much indeed. If you are new and you want to give me money, then I'll just quickly advertise that I do have Patreon, which has some really silly games about food. And yeah, you can support me in various other ways, but if you want to support me for free, the best thing you can possibly do is to like it, to subscribe, to retweet, to share it, to tell your friends, and to watch all my other videos. But that was 2017. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, and I will very probably, if I'm honest, see you all at some point tomorrow, when Leicester have finished thrashing Huddersfield, or possibly before Leicester thrash Huddersfield, depending on how I'm feeling. But yes, thank you very much to you all. I really can't tell you how much you watching me means. If it wasn't for you, obviously, I wouldn't be doing it. I would just be thinking about doing it, but instead, I'm actually doing it. So, yeah, let's all have a very awesome 2018, possibly starting it tomorrow with a bit more flying, or if it's not flying, it'll be like flying swords. Sword! Oh, it's my plane. Let's take off again, and while I'm taking off, I will say thank you very much. And I will see you all next year. Literally. Next year. If I get off the ground again.